Hi, I'm Joni and I'm doing level 1 of Bloom's Taxonomy, Remembering. Remembering is the lowest level of learning in the cognitive domain of Bloom's Taxonomy. It involves memorization and recalling information without necessarily understanding what you're remembering or recalling. You know that you need to know it, but you don't know why. So it's the most basic level of learning. This is where you absorb, remember, recognize, and recall information. You remember what you're supposed to do. It's the building block to all other levels of learning, and it is a lower order thinking level of learning. Some of the questions that we asked were tying shoes. What items do you need to tie your shoes? You need to remember that you need shoes, you need laces, okay? When they come undone, you need to know how to tie them. When do you need to know how to tie your shoes? When do you need to tie your shoes? When they come untied and you start tripping over them, okay? What's the first step in tying your shoes? You need to remember that when your shoes come untied, you need to tie them. Otherwise, you're going to trip, you're going to fall, you're going to get hurt, you're going to remember getting hurt, and you're going to know that you need to tie your shoes so that your shoes don't come off and you don't get hurt anymore. And the final step in tying your shoes is tying your shoes, where your shoes don't come off and your shoelaces, you don't trip over them and you don't fall and you don't get hurt. So in our tying shoe example, there is a certain process that you need to go through in order to learn how to tie your shoes. And you can, as you get better, you can skip some of the steps after you learn it, but you need to remember the basic steps before you can learn how to tie your shoes. In remembering how to tie your shoes, as you go through the different steps, as you can see here, if you master them all and you remember how to do them all, then you will successfully tie your shoes. Here she's trying to tie her shoes, trying to remember what to do to tie her shoes, and she tied her shoes, and she's one happy little girl.